Hey guys, it's Brian here.
Adam, nice to meet you.
We're here with a 10K pipeline training. So without wasting any time, we're going to get started very quickly.
So guys, no fluff, no fillers, no some long videos, just only result producing activities. We're gonna teach you this that's gonna get you straight to the results.
Absolutely. We're all about results. And just so that this training makes sense, we're going to very briefly tell you who we are, why we're here, and what do we expect from you in this training. So let me tell you a little bit about myself very quickly. I've been an online marketer for the past 20 years. I've built multiple businesses and multiple niches. My main strategy has been to do product launches and then kind of retire for a short period of time. I've pioneered organic strategies before Facebook ever existed. We've been using this stuff since Facebook's been around, and we're only teaching stuff that we know works here. How about you, Adam? What's your background?
My background is I've been entrepreneur for 20 years and I moved successfully my business from offline to online. So I'm using all the strategies, only effective ones. I'm proud of this that I actually strip out all the fluff, all the blah 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 from all the processes and just make them just as we need. So result producing activities, as I said before, I love this word, you're gonna hear it a lot from me, but this is what I'm all about, producing result, guys. That's what I want for you, and that's what obviously I want for all of us.
We also wanted to share why we're working together. So I just want to tell you quickly, why am I working with Adam Bart? Why have I brought him here to be teaching you alongside of me? Uh, for one, it's not easy to find someone who's super sharp, who actually understands the higher level strategies. Adam, he's really good at paying attention to the new trends, the new technologies, the new things that are emerging that give you an edge in your marketing. And he's really good at observing how certain marketers operate and putting all of that together into a unique strategy that works. So really cool guy, really dynamic in his thinking, and he's someone that I personally find refreshing to be around because there's not too many people that I find that I can talk to when it comes to the higher level strategy, and Adam's one of those guys. So I think you're going to be able to learn a lot from him in this training. That's why I've partnered with him to provide you the ultimate value here. How about you, Adam? Why are you?
Appreciate
Yeah.
appreciate your endorsement. It's been so kind, and generally likewise. Brian is super sharp guy, and I would say he's one of those internet visionaries that he can see beyond what we are doing right now. So I'm bringing some strategies, and he already see how we can scale it up to the next level. So it's unbelievable in see what we cannot see right now. So our cooperation works like this. We just bounce off from each other, so these ideas are like, bam 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 bam, and we
Mhm.
always creating something huge. So I'm so proud that I can work with this guy because we understand each other very well. We are s- we are we got our own superpowers, which those superpowers connected together creating mega power, and we always going forward because this is what both of us are about to just see beyond. But Brian is much better in it. That's why I work with him.
And success has a lot to do with who you're working with. So Adam and I, we have the rewards of working together, and we've also connected with and worked with a lot of other really smart, really top people. So we're looking forward to bringing you into that, and we're also looking for people to work with as well, which is why we're here creating this training to screen out the people who we're meant to work with. So Adam, can you just give them, I'm sure people watching are a little bit curious about what's our motivation? Like, why would we be willing to share real strategies? Like, what do we get out of it? Let's just be honest about that.
Yes, guys, I think our motivation is pretty similar to yours. So basically, we are here, same as probably you, to provide for our families, to make the world a better place, be the
Absolutely.
best at what we do, help people, and enjoy a life much better than it is right now. So that is our simple and honest motivation, guys.
And we believe that most of you watching would have a similar motivation. So it makes a lot of sense. That's why people are in business, to get more out of life and to get better results. Now, just a little disclaimer up front. We're here to give you strategies that actually work. I mean, this is stuff that top marketers are using. This is stuff that we're using effectively. This process has been used over and over again. In some ways, I've used this process for 20 years and it's continued to work. But also, as the algorithms change and as things evolve, the way that you apply these strategies also changes as well. So we're here not to give you theory or not to just give you something that sounds cool. We're here to give you the goods of what actually works. This is from our experience, from our mastery, from our marketing friends. We're doing this every day. It's their full-time, like this is what we're doing to grow real business. So we're excited to share with you what we believe is head and shoulders above what most people are teaching, because there's a lot of fluff, there's a lot of time wasting, there's a lot of stuff that just may be what you want to hear or what might sound good, but it's based on old theories, stuff that might have worked in the past, but we're here with fresh and current stuff, not theory. Another reason why we're here is to build your confidence so that you can go out and build a real business. It's a great feeling to have when you know you can go out into the world and provide for your family and to build a real business and rely on yourself. Now, that's a very difficult thing to do if you don't have the right process and you don't trust yourself enough to invest in yourself. So we're here to teach you enough to get you enough experience where you can rely on yourself, where you can know in your being that you can go out and create a life that you want, that people can rely on you, you can build a real business here. So until you have that legitimately within yourself, we will actually show you the path ahead. We'll show you how we do it, and you can rely on our experience in the meantime. You can kind of borrow the results of us and the other people that we're going to bring in to show you how it's done, and you can trust that experience until you have your own experience. And that's just why people join apprenticeships, why people, when you're just learning, you need to learn from somebody who's already done it. So we're here to be that for you. And Adam, I think it's a good time where we tell them what we expect from them. Do you think I should share that here and now? Is that cool?
Yes, definitely. You cover all what we're gonna teach them in the training. So now is definitely the time to ask them to actually tell them what we're expecting from the other side.
Okay, so we'll be very clear and upfront about this. Our only rule in dealing with people is we want to deal with motivated and reliable people. So it's very important to us that you do what you say you're going to do, because once we realize that you're not going to, if you say you're going to show up to a meeting and then you're not there, we understand real valid things happen. The car breaks down, you can't make it. But at the same time, we are out here delivering on our promises to you, which is pretty massive. And we expect the same from you. We can completely respect the fact that you may not make a commitment lightly. We think you should only make commitments that you're very serious about. But this doesn't just have to do with dealing with us. This has to do with your success. If you're not going to be accountable to yourself or to others, success is going to be very difficult. And we only have time to work with people who do what they say they're going to do. Doesn't matter what level you're at results-wise. If you're committed to following a plan, to doing what you say you're going to do, then we can help you. And we just honestly can't help you if you're not going to be doing that. And we're not going to waste our time dealing with people who don't fulfill their promises. And we have an industry to disrupt. We're changing the way that sales and online marketing are happening. Our mission is to reach lots of people with this, and we can't do that with people who aren't serious. So if you just want to watch something for entertainment purposes and not earn your way, then you're in the very wrong place, because you're going to see we're going to get right into it very soon. So we want to be completely transparent about that up front. Adam, did I miss anything, or have we covered it all?
You covered definitely all, plus much more, to be fair.
Okay, so should we start the training?
Yes, guys, let's dive into it.
Okay, I've got up on the screen just a really quick course outline. I'm going to run through this as quickly as I can to show you what we're going to be teaching in the course. Then we're going to jump right to the first lesson. So the first thing Adam and I are going to be talking about is to know your offer. If you don't know what it is that you're selling and have a fair level of confidence in that, that's going to diagnose a problem of why you're not reaching your goals. You got to be very clear and know exactly what your offer is. I'm sure that 80 to 90% of people on this call fall into that category. Don't worry, we've got your back. If you don't know that, we're going to help you. Then I'm going to show you a framework on how to reverse engineer your goal. So if your goal is to make $10,000 or $5,000 or $20,000, I mean, a good first goal, if you're not already there, is, what income do you need to be full-time, to not rely on a job or anyone else, or maybe to get your wife, to rescue her from her job? We're going to give you an exact plan to reverse engineer that goal. Then we're going to show you exactly where to find as many prospects as you'll ever need, right where to grab them from. Adam's going to show you how to optimize your profile so that you're not wasting time with what you're doing, and so that people will respond and you'll build your authority pretty quickly in their minds. We're going to give you this framework on a simple sales pipeline that's very powerful. We've distilled it down and boiled it down to a process that gives you all the nuts and bolts on how to move people from people you don't know, complete strangers, to people who, and to do this in a proper way, to people who would want to buy your products and services, and to do this in a non-spammy, relationship building, cool way, where you're organized, where you're not just out there throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. You actually have an organized process of doing that. Adam's going to show you how to add people to the pipeline. We have special software that can help you do that, and so that you're very efficient, you're not wasting time, and you actually have the power of doing things in a very organized way. Again, saving time doing things manually so that you can automate part of that process. We also have a profitable conversation model that we're going to share with you, where it helps you ask the right questions and how to have conversations both in your content and in your conversations in Messenger. So to understand that ecosystem of you're connecting with people on Facebook, sometimes it's on their post, sometimes it's on your post, sometimes it's in Messenger. How to have that as a holistic strategy where you bring people through this 10K pipeline and bring them to the goal of making sales, which is what keeps you in business. We're going to show you how to hold yourself accountable and how to execute the plan. And we're also going to give you a formula for daily motivation, which we call brainwash yourself for success. You need to keep feeding in the right ideas into your mind, because when the doubts come, you're going to squash doubt with faith. You're going to squash, questions of, can I do this, with stories of people who are doing it. So when that doubt comes, we've got the community here to support you. We've got advanced training to support you. We're here to support you, but we also have a daily regimen. It's good to have the good, positive, encouraging ideas coming in every day. So we're going to provide a regimen for that. And we're going to provide you some recordings of our own mindset stuff, which we've found indispensable for achieving that success. So we're going to give you some other mindset conversations that we've had. And on an ongoing basis, we're going to be sharing that stuff with you. So with that being said, we're going to jump to the next module where we talk about your offer, and we're going to get started with this training. You're going to be able to start applying this immediately. So we'll see you in that next module.
See you guys inside.